And there we are.
Did the thing.
Hey now. It's been like forever, it feels like.
Since
we've done the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the last time we did it? Was last Friday or last Saturday? No, it was Saturday.
It was Saturday because we were talking about how it was going to be the last Saturday for a while.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. We're still here enjoying ourselves. We're going extra special today because it's a fucking extra special day.
Very special. This is what this show is built on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he is the king of the monsters.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. I mean, it is a fucking spectacular time to be a Godzilla fan.
Yeah, it is.
They just gave us possibly the best Godzilla movie ever made. We have this awesome Godzilla tied-in TV show with Monarch.
I still haven't seen any of it, but I want to so bad.
Very good. I'm enjoying it.
Everybody I talk to says it's amazing.
Yeah, very good. Like we were talking about this like a couple weeks ago. Like that's how you make the humans matter, like in a Godzilla.
Just make it separate.
Yeah, in the American Godzilla movies, like that's how you make them. Like build the backstories in the TV show, and then like I said it, like when it's the movie, it's like WrestleMania.
Yeah,
we're here for the fights. Like we know the backstories already.
For the Americanized versions, yes, that's exactly it. Because
they
don't get the drama right. They never get the drama right.
This movie, on the other hand, fucking nails it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
So unbelievably good.
Tonight we are talking about Godzilla Minus One. We saw it Wednesday night, and like it has been a challenge to go like 4 days, 5 days now.
Yeah.
And not talk about this movie.
Like I wanted to talk to you immediately after the movie was over.
Yeah.
And obviously, we had the little chit chat, like, oh my god, it was so fucking good. Like the movie ended, right? Credits are rolling. I look over at Chris and I just go,
yeah, like, like wow,
what the fuck did we just watch?
Yeah.
It's so good.
They got it. Like they got it right.
They nailed it. Like if you want cinematic. I'm gonna say it like it's damn near a fucking masterpiece, right?
Yeah, I do. There are
that
things
just happens to have a goddamn monster in it.
Yeah,
this is your jam.
You were saying right afterwards, like it's a war movie.
Yeah,
there just happens to be like Godzilla in it. Like
yeah.
It is very much about the trauma of fucking war. Like
it really is. It's a. He agrees.
Donner will tell you. Yeah.
It's an exercise in like venting these emotions, like these post-war emotions. There's PTSD. There's survivor's guilt. Like there's how people deal with the effects of being bombed to shit.
Yeah. My entire world. While I was in the army, where I was supposed to be a kamikaze, and I backed out on that.
Yeah.
My entire world went up in flames while I was off doing that.
Literally.
Like, yeah.
Like not even figuratively, but figuratively as well. But holy shit.
Yeah. Like
I was telling you, like there were times where I forgot I was watching a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
And I didn't care.
Yeah. We've talked about this any number of times on the show. Like when it comes to Godzilla movies, like most of the time, you just don't give a fuck about the humans, like
because they don't do it right.
Yeah. No, like we were tied. Like the beginning of this movie starts off with this dude, like chickening. I don't want to say chickening out because he did the right thing. Like he didn't fucking kill himself.
Right.
And he's landing on this island. Spoilers, obviously, ahead for this movie.
Yeah. Like don't listen to this until after you see that movie.
Yeah.
If you care that much.
Yeah, exactly.
But just know that you're getting more people and drama than monster.
Yeah.
But it's totally fine, baby.
And it's probably a good 20 minutes maybe before we even see like a monster, before we even see like proto Godzilla, basically.
Yes.
Like, not to the detriment of the movie.
No, they really set it up fine. They work Godzilla in where they need him. Like they definitely do the less is more, and it works wonderfully well.
But yeah, no, it's this dude. He's supposed to be a kamikaze, and obviously doesn't go through with it. I just that scene where he's on the island and like he's talking to the mechanic, like he's telling him like, just something was wrong with the plane, and the mechanic's like, we didn't find anything.
I don't think so.
And then he's like, I'm not holding that against you. Like you did the right thing. Like know.
That redemption arc.
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
God
like
damn.
Where like this dude, he's had like for the whole movie he's had this like cloud over his head where he's branded like a coward basically because the people ask him like, oh, weren't you a kamikaze, and like they figure out like, oh yeah, he didn't go through with it.
Those people that are like, for the Empire, basically, like, you didn't do your job, this is partially your fault,
And I love how a lot of it is like, well, you know what, like actually did our job. It's the fucking Empire that didn't do its fucking job. Like, like we didn't have shit. We had like fake tanks basically. Like we had no supplies. Like what were we supposed to do out there?
It's oddly like, I mean, there's a lot of historical accuracy in this movie, which was really crazy to see. But then again, like, what do they have to lie about? Like.
But we were saying like the redemption arc. It's not him like fulfilling that mission finally and killing himself. It's him realizing like that's not how you win the war, by fucking sacrificing yourself. Like, no, you have to fucking live on and like help people survive, basically.
Right.
Like,
and then he gains forgiveness.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's also kind of Jaws, but in like the best way possible.
The Jaws scene specifically, like,
it's a nod, but it doesn't beat you over the head.
Yeah.
And
I was just thinking, like I was gonna say, like, that scene is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in this fucking shitty little dinky boat.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to outrun Godzilla, who's just on their ass trying to eat their boat. Like,
it's insane.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
I think really where it really excels is it builds so much tension, and then you get a little bit of monster.
Yeah.
And then it starts over again, and it builds that tension, and it builds the drama, and then you get a little bit of monster. And it's like, it's the perfect ratio if you're not going, Final Wars.
Yeah. It's the scenes are way higher in quality than they are in quantity. Like,
right.
And like, because the scenes that you do get are fan-fucking-tastic. Like, you have the Jaws scene, which is great.
Yeah.
Where, like, I also love, like, they're finally waiting on this battleship to show up, and it shows up, and it's immediately destroyed.
Yeah.
By Godzilla. Like,
it's like, fuck this.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the scene where he comes ashore, like, into Tokyo and just destroys fucking everything.
Everything, yeah.
I loved the atomic breath, how it was kind of like the Death Star fucking beam in, like, Rogue One.
Yeah.
Where it's like the Death Star beam on, like, 1%.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's still gonna, like, it blows up and, like, it leaves a fucking mushroom cloud, and then just it's this fucking expanding wake of destruction.
Yep. God damn it. This movie fucking rules.
Yeah.
Like, it's an emotional roller coaster, which I did not expect.
Yeah, because you're rooting for this fucking guy. Like, you want him to do the right thing. You want, like, things to go right for him, but he is continuously being kicked in the fucking balls by life. Like, just again and again and again. And like, he's, like, and like at the end where, you just think he's going to kill himself. Like, you're just like, oh, please don't fucking do it. Like,
that's where the forgiveness comes in. Because the mechanic that they bring back, because he was from the island, and he gives him the nod.
Well, yeah, we
He's
forgot
like,
one of the complicating factors of the story. Not only does he chicken out on the kamikaze mission, when they're on the island, like, the original form of Godzilla attacks. I like that he's only like 20 feet tall, maybe.
Yeah,
like he's like this local, like, cryptid, basically.
He was like a what was it in the movies? It was like a Godzillasaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So you get that nod to that, like, kind of part of the Godzilla lore.
Yeah.
But that scene is fucking amazing too. Like,
it's all good.
Yeah, because he even at that size, like 20 feet tall, he wipes out everybody on this island except for the pilot and this mechanic. The mechanic who said, like, I don't hold it against you.
Yeah.
At that point, like, he's fucking holding it against him.
Held it against him.
Yeah. Because again, he chickened out.
Right.
He had the monster in his sights, and like with the guns.
Maybe the gun would have took him out. Maybe not.
It probably wouldn't have.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
But that was the point. Like, holy shit.
Ooh, I inhaled. Bad idea. Bad idea. I was gonna say, I like how they blended, like, Godzilla wise, they really blended old school Godzilla look with
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla like
Craggy, rocky
body,
yeah.
like powers, like how he instantly heals, like
Yeah.
shit like that. That I really like, and possibly that ending too, where either it's he's infecting people with Godzilla cells,
Yeah.
or was that radiation burns on her neck? Like we don't know. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
For me, I took it away as like it's radiation poisoning.
yeah. See, like I want to. That's the
It's
the
the easy
explanation I
answer.
want it to be.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna go with like, because they made a point of saying like, oh, this thing left cells everywhere. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Which, I mean, they could be studying his cell. They leave the movie open for a sequel, right? So
Yeah, in two ways.
yeah.
With the Godzilla cells, and also you see
him coming like reforming.
Yeah.
After he's blown the fuck up. Which the finding the cells all over the place thing, that could be hinting at maybe they're gonna try to clone him and bring back a different version of Godzilla.
Or it could even be like the Shin Godzilla ending, where there's going to be like Godzilla humans like running around, like
Which I don't know that I would like.
That's one of the things about Shin Godzilla I did not like. I don't like the little Godzilla people. Like I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that like little Godzilla humans would follow suit with this movie. So if they continue it that way, it's going to do a disservice to the movie they made already. If they do like somebody creates a Godzilla clone and it comes back, and then they do a little more science fiction with it that way.
Yeah.
I think that serves it better. But just because
or they can even just go the way they did it in the original ones, like, oh yeah, we killed that one. Oh, but there's another one.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was cool that so it's basically a retelling of the original Godzilla, right? But they don't just rehash the same old movie. It's not the Oxygen Destroyer. It's not, was it Shirazawa?
Yeah. Although I thought they were going to bring in Dr. Serizawa.
The Serizawa, yeah.
And like the Oxygen Destroyer at that, like that.
But it was a cool twist on like influenced by.
Yeah. I thought the old guy in the boat was going to turn out to be Dr. Serizawa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fuck, I was going to say something and I lost it. The nods to the original, man. Like especially, I mean, you get the music, the dun 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 dun. Like
the music was huge,
fucking perfect. And then like even some of the shots from the original, like with the fucking train in his mouth, and like how you have the whole scene inside the train car with what's her name? I totally forgot her name.
Jesus Christ! It's been days, and they're very Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. Koichi's found wife, basically. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh, pardon me.
Man, that feels disrespectful now. Here we are, like falling over ourselves in love with this movie, and we can't remember the character.
Pretty sure I crossed her thing out too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is kind of it.
Is this her? Minami Hamabe.
Yeah.
Noriko. That's
Noriko.
it. Yeah.
Oh, she was in. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music was stellar. The effects were good. Like they were really, really good.
That was my
were they perfect?
My two things I'd gripe about were the CGI effects. They weren't great, but they also were not the worst I've ever seen.
No.
Yeah.
And especially for the amount of money that they spent on this movie, it's phenomenal.
Which is mind blowing.
Right?
We were talking about this beforehand. I don't know if it's in your trivia. I don't know if we're stepping on that.
I don't think it is.
This movie is goddamn visually amazing. Like, I mean, it looks like visually like a Spielberg movie. It has that like glow to it. Like, I mean, the effects. I said they're not A1, but they're not like Sci-Fi Channel level. They're better than probably like 80% of fucking Hollywood movies at this point.
Better than the Marvels.
Yeah, I could see that. This movie was made for $15 million,
which is insanity.
Mind-blowing. You're shooting on the fucking ocean, like you have these big enhanced shots of Godzilla destroying a fucking city, CGI shots.
Just the fucking ships that are in this movie, and the planes, and like, Jesus Christ, they must have had shit donated to this movie.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
But man, yeah. The other thing I would gripe about is I don't think Noriko should have survived. Again, it's probably because of the Godzilla cells thing. But that bitch was fucking obliterated, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
she got hit in the fucking Godzilla Death Star wave. Like, I was thinking,
but
like,
it is the feel good ending after this like slog of holy Christ, this is depressing.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it's that little bit of they give him something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, he has the girl, like, he's his found daughter now, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I thought, like, she went flying, like.
Like it was violent.
Yeah.
It was violent.
Also, dude, you didn't look for her?
I mean, would you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, again, granted, like.
Now, okay, if she went flying and she's got some injuries,
Yeah.
she didn't go far.
Yeah, if she went flying solo, okay, maybe she would. It's the, like, tons of debris that went flying after her, like, that might have done some damage.
Yeah. They're like the fucking cows in the air from Twister.
Like 3 stories of a building went flying by at 80 miles an hour right after her.
I mean, it did leave a mark. Definitely left a mark. Jesus Christ.
But those are my 2 gripes. The CGI not being fan, and like the way Godzilla moved was way too mechanical.
Yes and no. Because they modeled it after a dude in a suit, right? So like,
Yeah.
you had a little bit of the lumbering stuff, but then his
See,
his face was really like mechanical.
See, there wasn't enough of the lumbering for me because it was just literally like step forward, like just clean like movement. It was just kind of herky jerky, and that was a little choppy for me.
Yeah. But those are very minor things.
Yeah, I'm still going high. I did it again. I'm still going high on the rating. For
used to doing other things, huh?
Yeah, it's somehow I have a reflex where I just automatically inhale anytime I breathe in smoke. I don't know why that is.
How you doing over there, Arthur?
Doing good.
Yeah. Yeah. Art missed out on the movie. We did have a crew with us.
Yeah.
And it was
not the movie for your kids.
Yeah, Ollie
out.
was out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben was interested, but he's older. You know, he's 15, so he can kind of see what's going on. Ollie, he was there for Monster, so it wasn't really his movie.
He had that look of like the kid in the car when you wake up after a long car trip on the way home. Like,
Yep. I would nudge him awake when Godzilla was on screen, so he didn't miss everything.
Miss the cool stuff.
Yeah. Come on, bud. Yeah, there he is.
But yeah, like you couldn't ask for more in a Godzilla movie, man. Like, the one thing I could ask for.
It depends on what you want.
I want them to continue this. I want at least another monster in the next movie. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole like slew of monsters like they'd go in like an American one.
Yeah.
Give me fucking Anguirus. Like, keep it old school.
Ibira.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was gonna play a Godzilla movie while we were talking.
Oh yeah.
We're going with Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster.
Classic.
Yeah. Let's get that. Oh, mute's already on. Perfect.
Wonderful.
It's a Criterion movie, by the way.
I want to say most of the early Godzillas are Criterion.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the first like 10, right? It's got to be.
So. Yeah, I just like as a Godzilla fan, there were so many just little Easter eggs and nods to old school Godzilla. Even the look of him, like I loved the.
Yeah.
He looked.
It was a
old
Hasty
school.
era.
Yeah.
Face.
Like that rounded kind of face. Like yeah.
Yeah, it was more like almost like dog-like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like the kind of like lumpy, almost goofy face of the original.
Yeah. I immediately went home after the movie and was looking to buy the figure, and you can't get them cheaper than like $80.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll come down. Like
they need to make like a Bandai version. Those are like $20 to $30. Like that's got my name all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that highbrow shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually
I'm like,
yesterday,
I just got a Bandai figure. It's literally right in front of me.
right there. This little guy right here. Goddamn, Shin Godzilla is such a cool design.
Yeah.
I watched it yesterday.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because Ben wanted to watch it. And I was like,
Absolutely, kid.
Done and done.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep because I am old. That was Friday night, so it's not my fault. I worked. We went out for dinner. I had some drinks. I sat on a comfy chair, turned on a movie. Yeah. I zonked out. All right. It's not my fault.
I took a power nap yesterday with like nothing to do, like, you know, because they weren't streaming. Like, I fucking went right out.
Yesterday I built a bed until 2 a.m.
Holy shit balls!
Yeah. Well, I took a large break in between to go see a hockey game, so we'll get into that in the crapshoot. But goddamn, that Godzilla.
I think I would rather have built a bed till 2 a.m. than did what I did last night, which we'll also get into in the crapshoot.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn. Yeah, dude. If I have to, this is in the top 3. This is now in the top 3 of Godzilla movies for me.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, like
nothing is ever gonna kick this out of the top 3.
This, Shin, and like I'd be hard pressed to pick a third one because
for me, it's I love King of the Monsters. The American from
that is also like saying McDonald's is your favorite restaurant, though.
But,
like,
but like it's got everything I want in like the actiony.
Oh,
Godzilla
I agree.
flicks.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I will eat the fuck out of that Big Mac any day. Yeah.
Is it the easy choice? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it also correct? Yes. Yeah. But yeah, Shin Godzilla is up there just because of how like fucking intense it is, and just like it's a horror movie. That's a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, although there were terrifying scenes in this movie too.
There were, but this it covers the drama so well that like it's basically all 3 flavors, right, of a Godzilla flick. You got the one that focuses on the humans with the drama and the cool story in Minus One. You've got your crazy WrestleMania monsters all over the fucking place in King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
And then Shin Godzilla is this dark, creepy, weird, like sci-fi horror flick, which like how are you going to deny that? So all 3 bases are covered. Now you can find things in the older movies that you like the flavor of in that like realm a little more.
Yeah,
but those are mine.
It's tough to find like again, as a huge Godzilla fan, it's tough to find like an older movie that I love from top to bottom.
Right.
Like they're, I mean, even the ones I love the most, I can zone out on parts,
Right.
Whereas like, yeah, Shin Godzilla and like, and Minus One, I'm into it for the whole movie. Somebody pointed out the other day, I thought this was a fucking perfect observation. Shin Godzilla is the movie about the government of Japan, whereas this is the movie about the people of Japan.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yep. I can get behind that totally.
Yeah. What would I pick? I mean, King of the Monsters is a strong contender just because it's
so fun.
Everything's there.
It's just so fun.
Yeah.
The OG, 54.
Gojira.
So much love for that. Yeah, Gojira. Not
over the American version,
Yeah.
But again, like that doesn't have all the stuff that I'm looking for, like big monster fights, like
right. And it's got the cool drama.
Destroy All Monsters might be up there just because it is just monster fights, like.
That is true.
Yeah.
Destroy. Fucking. Where else are you gonna see fucking Godzilla curb stomp
Ghidorah, like literally a fucking beatdown. He had a. I said this when we were recording. If he had a wallet, he would have taken it.
It's so true.
We just needed a giant like toilet to give him a swirly in. Like that would have made it like complete.
Fucking take his lunch.
Or yeah, like if they made a giant bar, like he ran him down the bar, like
like an old western.
Yeah. Oh God, Godzilla, the cowboy hat and spurs. Oh, I want that figure. Like boots and a cowboy hat.
It'd be hilarious because the boots would be so big, but the hat would be tiny.
Oh, I want that.
It'd be the opposite of John Wayne because the hat was always so big, but he had these dainty feet.
This has got to be a fucking sticker. We got to write this down. Oh, fuck.
Cowboy Godzilla.
You heard it here, folks. Trademark Big Dumb Monsters. Hashtag Cowboy Godzilla.
Amazing.
Friends of the show, feel free to send us 3D printed boots and hat for
Yeah.
for the Godzilla
For
thing.
this one right here.
Right.
I got a couple old school ones. It'd be funnier with an old school one. Yeah.
Like this one right here. Oh, I need that. I need that so much.
All right, let's throw some ratings on this, man. We've been praising for a while.
Yeah.
We said that, it's fucking everything you want in a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
It is damn near perfect.
It's a 9.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's a
going to give it
fucking
exactly.
healthy
It was a
9.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on the dot, a 9. I fucking love this. I cannot
You
wait to
can't-
see it again. Yeah.
Talk me down. I swear to Christ, I'll kill you.
Just, I mean, like, we've been going, like, the story is so, like you said,
It's compelling.
You forgot you're watching a Godzilla movie. Like,
Yeah. Which I never in my life would think, like, what is your favorite Godzilla movie? Probably the one where I forget I'm watching a Godzilla movie.
Yeah,
Like,
the one with probably
what?
the least amount of Godzilla in it. And, like,
Yeah.
it's still fucking amazing.
It's just, oh my God. It's just a complete movie, and then it's got this ridiculous monster in it. And,
Yeah.
like, it's fine. And they don't treat it like a ridiculous monster. I think that's one of the things that really makes it work.
Yeah, it's a serious threat.
Yeah,
Like,
they treat it as like a cataclysmic event. Like it's the catalyst to keep the story going.
Yeah.
Which is where I like a cool monster if I'm there for the people. God damn.
Yeah, I cannot recommend this movie enough.
Yeah, it's so good.
We definitely made the right call seeing it in the RPX.
Oh
fucking
shit, yeah.
format.
The sound was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, I mean, like, I keep thinking about the Jaws scene. I love that scene so much.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just that healthy nod, but you're not like, oh, Jaws.
Yeah. Also, fucking, aside from the giant monster trying to kill you, would that not be the greatest fucking job ever? Fucking, I get to go
Blowing
out
up mines?
machine gun mines out in the ocean all day? Fuck yeah. You're gonna pay me?
Apparently he got paid real well, too.
Yeah.
He was able to buy a house to put on top of his old house.
It's old shack.
Holy shit. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
celebrating with cigars because
We're classing it up, yeah. It's the
this,
king of the
this
monsters.
movie deserved them.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm just still stunned at how good this movie was.
Yeah. Actually, can I get that later?
Mine is on the way out also.
Yeah,
I'm
this
trying to bring it back.
this relay break is brought to you by trivia, which we'll get to in just a moment.
Well, I guess I'll switch to Nick Cam.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of early, but
There we go.
There we go.
We look very, like, neon and, like, iridescent in this camera.
Yeah, we're very pink.
Yeah.
Turns out we're white as shit. Sorry, Guilo. I think this lighter's
That's
on
the
its
way
way
it be,
out.
round eye. Yeah, that one is on its last legs. There's two right over there, also on the above the library there.
Yeah. What do you mean, we, white man?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, suck it.
Mine's going good.
Oh,
All
this is the one with a dick on it.
right.
It's the Sticky Fingers album cover.
Not Sticky Fingers from Onyx.
No.
This is the
no.
Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers.
God damn it.
Yeah, right over there.
Apparently not.
So I'll make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch Nick try to smoke.
this is professional podcasting, folks.
Podcasting.
Podcasting pokes, yeah. No, I've been doing that a lot lately. Probably a tumor.
Again, we look like a Basil Gogos painting right now.
That was the original idea.
Gangline Assembly. It's the Frank Welker guys. What's going on?
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
How art thou? Oh, we were on our way to a segment.
Yeah, trivia. Hey, again, that's professional podcasting, folks.
Listen,
Long
all
periods of silence.
All this comes out in the editing process.
Yeah, it's gonna sound fantastic if you're watching.
You're watching how the sausage is made.
Yeah, if you're listening to this like on iTunes or whatever.
Okay.
Any minute
I got it. Hold on. I had to bring up the app, okay?
now.
Suck it from the back. All right. Godzilla Minus One. Trivia. Instead of creating a new roar, the crew simply played the original Godzilla roar over loudspeakers and recorded the audio. So that's why it sounded so good, because they nailed it the first time.
Yeah.
This Godzilla film became the fastest release entry in the U.S. 1 month after its premiere in Japan. The previous record holder was Shin Godzilla, which took under 3 months to release to the U.S. after its initial Japanese premiere.
Yeah.
Which I'm so glad they did, because I didn't want to wait for this any more than I had to.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as the first trailer hit, I was excited. Because it looked rad.
Yeah. Yeah, again, like, just the look of this movie is so, like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking movie.
Yeah. Let's see here. Very early production of the film began in late 2019. However, the onset of COVID-19 meant the principal photography did not begin until March of 2022, taking place in Kanto.
All right.
Yamazaki, the director of this movie, was a fan of Shin Godzilla, and its success motivated Yamazaki to finally make his own film. He included it in the list of Godzilla films he wanted re-released in anticipation for his own, and also hosted a screening with director I always fuck this up. Hideaki Anno, the guy who directed Shin Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Who complimented Yamazaki's work. In the lead up to this coming out, I guess they re-released a shitload of old Godzilla movies that like he wanted, like this will like set the tone
Like
for
prime it. Yeah. All right. I could definitely see it, because like, it is like I think they specifically said like the Heisei era, like right out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. According to Yamazaki, his Godzilla would remain close to the themes of the original, stating, "I love the original Godzilla, and I felt it should stay true to that spirit, addressing the issue of war and nuclear weapons," which it definitely does.
Yeah.
But it's not the same message as the original. Well, I guess the message is similar,
It's a little
but,
bit
like,
different. Yeah.
It's like the personal side of war. Not
Yeah.
like war is bad. It's like these guys are all fucked up because war is bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, these guys were let down basically by the people who were, who were supposed to be, again, the great empire, like,
Right.
and it fucking destroyed them all.
Right. Every Godzilla design gets a nickname from Japanese fans. For this, Godzilla Toho endorsed Negagoji
Negagoji.
as the official nickname. However, this caused pause for American fans due to the first part sounding similar to a highly offensive word.
I was about to throw "What's up, my nigga" emoji in the chat.
As such, Americans have taken to alternate nicknames such as Minus Goji.
All right.
Seems like a cop-out to me. But
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Live dangerously. Come on. I dare you to say it.
Say it one time.
There's nobody around.
I've got Nega Goji friends. Like, it's fine.
Oh, my God.
Step over the line? Nah, I don't think so.
Whatever. If we can live with Nega Duck on, like, Darkwing Duck, I'm pretty sure we can live with Negagoji. Like,
Yeah. This debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, reviewed from American critics, although they criticized the lack of Godzilla screen time.
Again, as the person who would probably be annoyed by that the most, I was not annoyed by that at all. Like, I thought, because again, he's not really the focus of the movie. The focus of the movie
He's Catalyst.
is the people. It's Koichi.
Yeah.
God damn, it's a good movie.
It's his story inside of a Godzilla event.
Yeah.
Which is like, so the one from, what was it, 2008 with Bryan Cranston?
Yes.
That's like,
2014.
oh, 14. Okay. That's kind of why I didn't like that one, because I went in with more like, sweet Godzilla, and you don't get that much Godzilla as I was hoping for.
Yeah.
But I also didn't really care about the story.
Yeah, this is
So
the
it's
better
just
way
like-
to do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Better story, better looking Godzilla, but whatever.
I don't know.
Can't
Fat
have it all.
American Godzilla has grown on me over the years.
What's that?
Fat American Godzilla has grown on me over the years.
He really is American.
He looks Midwestern as fuck. Like, you've seen him at Walmart before. Like,
that dude has plunked down his mortgage payment into a fucking
he's
slot
got
machine.
a
You know
Chiefs
he has.
jersey somewhere. Like, yeah.
Really into cheese. The name Shikishima was the protagonist. The name Shikishima of the protagonist coincides with the name of the squadron that conducted the first successful kamikaze attack. The Shikishima Squadron, led by Lieutenant Yukio Seki, hit and sank the USS St. Lo in 1944.
Okay.
So, I mean, there were a couple of, going through the trivia, there were a couple of things that were like, this name is a nod to this, and this name is a nod to that, but like, it really kind of waters it all down if you
Yeah, yeah.
really kind of go over all of that. But that one seemed cool, so stuck with it. The look of this Godzilla, though done with CGI, was meant to be reminiscent of the classic man in a suit technique. The posture of Godzilla is more upright rather than leaning forward, and the design mixes elements of several prior films, the strongest influence being the Heisei era and the design for GMK. I don't know what the fuck GMK is.
Yeah, no.
Godzilla, it's from whatever's from 2001.
GMK.
2001. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry.
It don't matter. None of this matters. That's it for trivia.
All right. We will move on to the better. Are you looking up GMK
I was
Godzilla?
gonna look up JK for you. That's all right.
No,
Go
go
for
for it. Go for it.
I'm not gonna break my heart.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you.
Oh my god.
But you ain't you.
How do fingers work?
Somebody type how to finger.
How to finger?
Oh, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah.
Oh,
giant
sure.
monsters all out attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. Okay, now let's switch.
It's such a
cameras.
dumb title.
Yeah, it's wait like you
That's so Japanese.
pick one half
Yeah.
of that. Like, yeah.
Even like Godzilla monsters all out attack. Like that's too many words.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, we will move on to the better known as segment. Sorry, just wanted to get that out first. We will start
Really
off,
lighten the load.
Yeah, with director Takashi Yamazaki. He, this is not the first time he has actually directed Godzilla. He has not directed a Godzilla movie before, I will say, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Some of his most recent works, he directed a Lupin the Third movie in 2019. Lupin the Third, the First. It's another mouthful of a fucking title. Dragon Quest, also in 2019. Dragon Quest: Your Story. Anything else? The fighter pilot that shows up a couple of times.
Yeah.
This is where Godzilla comes in. Always Sunset on 3rd Street. I guess it's like a series of movies. One of them, I guess, there's like a dream sequence or something where like one of the characters' dreams, like Godzilla's
Was just like
attacking.
stomping through town or something.
Yeah, and like there's actually, you can actually buy the figure, like the 3rd Street
Oh,
Godzilla
really?
figure. Yeah.
Was he sick looking?
He looks similar to like this Godzilla, to be quite honest with you, if I remember correctly.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it was
so,
mostly modeled after Godzilla's that he liked anyway.
yeah, so he probably just did the same thing when he incorporated into that one,
Right.
into the older movie. But yeah, it has that same like similar face look, like the rounded face and like the dog face type of thing.
Yeah.
Anything else worth noting? Not really. Everybody, to be quite honest, like we're not going to be familiar with a lot of the stuff. I just kind of saved people who were in things that we would recognize as like, monster people.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Minami Hamabe. We just mentioned her a little while ago. She was Noriko. She was just recently in Shin Kamen Rider, Ruriko Midorikawa.
Yeah. Have you seen that yet?
I watched like half of it, and I'm just like, I'm out, dog. This is way too fucking weird.
It's
for
so
me."
weird.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I was just not in the headspace for like weird at the time.
Yeah, no. It's the fucking wackest, like Power Rangers,
If like Power Rangers on
Guyver.
acid. Yeah.
Like,
I'll try to finish it. Whether I get there, I don't know. Whatever. We'll
I
see.
mean, yeah, it's definitely not for everybody,
Yeah.
but I liked it.
Is there anything else worth mentioning besides Shin Kamen Rider? Probably not.
I don't know.
Doing Japanese movies is like doing old movies like from the 30s or 40s because
Yeah.
all of the actors have like 6 million credits. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, she was in an Ace Attorney movie in 2012. That's a series of
shit.
video games. Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
Ooh, pardon me. Up next, Ryonosuke Kamiki. He was Koichi Shikishima. Cannot believe I got that right on the first
Yeah.
fucking try. That's impressive,
Bravo.
folks.
Art, can I get a golf clap on that?
Yeah,
Oh man, do we have a golf clap?
I think
We have
do
clapping
applause.
cheeks.
That's not working.
Oh, voice mod's not on.
No, that's it.
Wah,
The other
wah,
stuff was working.
wah,
Oh, I didn't try any. Oh, you're no, it is on.
The other ones don't come through voice mod.
Yeah.
You're right. That's me.
You're fired.
Oh no.
2 demerits.
Whatever will I do?
Are we still on? What's her name? No,
No,
we're on
no.
the other dude. I saved him because he has done some voices in quite a few Miyazaki movies.
Really?
Yes. As soon as I can. Oh, he was in an Evangelion movie. That was 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Thrice Upon a Time.
Bones of Steel.
We will get there at some point. He was in a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in 2017. Diamond is Unbreakable.
I watched one episode of that show.
Yeah,
I was good.
I've watched Zero.
I'm good on that.
I'm good. Yeah.
You won't like it because it is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like it because it was fucking weird and lame.
Okay, here we go. 2010. He's a voice in The Secret World of Arrietty. There's more. I know it. I swear.
I want to say I saw Spirited Away in his like.
Yeah, we will get the Spirited Away. It is
Yeah.
in there. I want to say. Oh, he's a voice in March of the Penguins, 2005. Howl's Moving Castle, 2004. I have a headache from reading these fucking titles. Psycho Doctor. Psycho Doctor. Psycho Doctor. Fa 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 fa. Kamen Rider Agito, 2001. He's in 14 episodes of that as Mysterious Boy. The fuck can you be mysterious for 14 episodes?
Like the mystery's over, dog.
Yeah, you know him at that point. Yes, Spirited Away, 2001. Again, I'm assuming that he's doing the Japanese voices.
I would think so.
Yeah. Up next, we have Munetaka Aoki. He was the mechanic, Tachibana.
Yep.
He's the other survivor.
No, he didn't say touch your bottom. He said Tachibana.
For sure, touchy boner is what I heard.
Touchy boner.
Touchy boner.
That's like the Mad Magazine fucking like name like, version.
Touchy boner.
Touchy Boner. Sosaku Tachibana, who was also just like completely destroyed after his fucking experience on the island.
Yeah. That's a man left broken.
Yeah, when he just fucking hands the dudes like the other guys like pictures of their families and shit. Like,
Yeah.
holy Christ!
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
Live with that. Go ahead.
Anything else worth mentioning? Pretty Proofreader. 99.9. Criminal Lawyer. WCRL.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Rurouni Kenshin.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. Oh, that one. Okay.
The live action movies.
Okay. Parts 1 and 2.
I loved that.
And Part 1 Origins 2012.
I really loved that anime, but
Never
I
heard of it.
could not get into the live actions.
Oh, this Assad totally threw me under the bus at the panel
Did he?
at Saratoga Comic Con because to be fair, I fucking threw him under that bus first. Like there was a girl in some like Japanese anime like outfit there,
Yeah.
and like I don't know if he guessed at what she was or something, and like whatever, it came up and he was completely wrong.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh man, I can't believe you did that. Like, you know, like you got that wrong. And like he's like, well, who is she then? I'm like, I think she's Sakura from Street Fighter, which is also a wrong answer.
But listen,
Yeah.
he was wrong on his guess of his own. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't. It's all
Oh,
fair play to me, man.
she was upset about that.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Not everybody likes anime.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I don't remember who we're talking about, but they were in Battle Royale 2 in 2000. Oh, Tachibana. He was in Battle Royale 2 in 2003, which
I
is
didn't know
nowhere
they-
near as
I
good as the
didn't know
first
they
one.
made a second one.
It is very, very weird. It's not like this battle between everybody. It's like this now like dystopian future, like where like all like the kids are like I don't know, they're like rebels and shit. It's fucking weird.
Oh, it's I can do it.
It's Hunger Games.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just fucking. I mean, I think it's where Hunger Games like ripped off the idea
That's
from.
probably is.
Yeah,
But I loved that first battle royale.
that was a cool
Actually-
movie. Yeah,
I read the book before I even knew it was a fucking movie. And as like crazy and brutal as the movie is, that book is fucking dark.
no shit.
Yeah. It was really fucked up. Like this sticks with me to this day. I was reading this book, right? And this was back in the days where I could listen to music and read a book at the same time. I can hardly do either one anymore.
Yeah, nope.
But I'm at this scene in the book, right? And there's two characters, boyfriend and girlfriend. They don't want anything to do with this, right? So they're sitting on a cliffside, and they're like, they're gonna jump,
Yeah.
and they eventually do. While I'm listening to the MTV Unplugged version of "Down in a Hole" by Alice in Chains,
Jesus Christ, dude.
I almost killed myself. Hard times, Daddy.
Oh, they just showed a clip from that fucking train scene.
Oh, it was so rad.
God, I should have saw this again today. God damn it.
As soon as I'm able to, I'm going to buy a physical copy of that movie.
Yeah. Oh, that was another great little like nod to the old Godzilla movies. There's just one little shot of like all the old school tanks lining up and like in unison, the guns raised,
Yeah.
like turn to Godzilla.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Hidetaka Yoshioka.
Oh, that's another thing I really like. I'm sorry to
No,
interrupt,
fucking
but
go
like
for it.
when he's about to use the atomic breath and his like
The spikes all
the
shoot
spikes
out.
are locking and loading.
Yeah. He was also in the Always Sunny on Third Street movies. That might have been why I saved him. Because this was before I little inside baseball. I work backwards in the credits because I know I'm gonna be dropping most of the people at the end, so it's easier to go through them 1st. Anyway, back to this. Anything worth mentioning? Cold Case Shinjitsu no Tobira. I'm assuming that's the Japanese version of Cold Case.
I don't know.
It's like a CBS fucking procedural. There's a couple there's like a CSI like Japanese version that shows up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anything worth mentioning? Probably not. Ratsutong.
I'm not seeing a goddamn thing that I recognize.
I'm not seeing a goddamn thing I can pronounce. Rhapsody in August. There you go.
Oh, there's one.
Just because I can say it, I'll read it.
Yeah, I'm not that great with Japanese movies. Like, I've seen a bunch of horror movies and stuff, but like just regular dramas.
Yeah, no. Anyway, moving on. Goshu. One name, no picture. Anyway.
Go back up then.
Is there a dog in the movie?
Up. Okay. There's somebody that's been in like
Yeah.
some weird shit.
I saved him, because he's in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 from 1993. He's a G-Force member.
But it's so fucking weird that like his credit is actor.
Yeah. He's also in Kamen Rider 000 from 2011. That shows up a couple times in the credits.
I wonder if that's as batshit insane as Shin Kamen Rider. I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Because that was batshit crazy.
It's so fucking nuts.
We have Miyu Tanaka. They were just in Trigun Stampede this year, the revival of Trigun.
Oh,
Kind of wanted to watch that. Yeah, I like
that original run was so good.
Yeah, I've said this many times in the show. I am no fan of Japanese animation. I fucking loved Trigun. That was an awesome show. Yeah,
because it was a weird western with like heavy metal screaming guitars and
again, just it was in that
cool
fucking
story.
That adult, like when Adult Swim first came on, where it was like the late night block was Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and Reign the Conqueror. Like I fucking would watch that shit every night.
I loved Reign the Conqueror.
Yeah,
just because it was what the fuck is his name? Oh, I can do it. I can pull this right out of my ass.
The artist or the subject?
The artist.
Oh, I don't remember the artist.
Shit. He was the guy that did Aeon Flux. Peter Chung.
Oh yeah.
Peter Chung.
Wang Chung.
Everybody.
Yeah, and
tonight.
just imagine the story of Alexander the Great in that Aeon Flux fucking anime style.
That's really all it is.
Yeah, that was a badass anime with a fucking carnivorous horse.
Yeah. Yep. And like the was it the giant fat guy's gut was like a secret door. It's like a fucking machine.
Yeah. He was a voice in Yakuza Like a Dragon, the video game 2020. Anything else worth mentioning? Probably not. But Mobile Suit Gundam, the Origin 6. That was 2018. Moving on. Up next, we have Shohei Abe. He was in Godzilla Minus One and Shin Godzilla.
No shit.
Yeah. 2023 and 2016. Ultraman Decker 2022 is a TV series.
Weird.
Alice in Borderland.
Exorcism of Mary Lamb.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
I mean, like I'm usually pretty good with exorcism movies. Like they're kind of my jam, but I don't know that one.
Probably Japanese, I'm assuming.
Weird title for one though.
Yeah. Kamen Rider 000 shows up again for one episode in 2010. Last up, we have Sentaro Kusakabe. Was one of the mechanics on I can't remember the name of the island.
Odo.
Odo Island. Yeah, I knew it was like a short like O sound. Odo Island.
Well, because that's a throwback too. Because Odo Island was the original island in Godzilla.
In Godzilla, yeah.
So, which I like. So, like you get your reference and your throwback, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was in Kamen Rider 01. That was 2019. 99.9 Criminal Lawyer shows up again. Coming at you with a power block every Saturday at 5.
Criminal Lawyer.
99.9 WCRL. The Criminal Lawyer. That'll do it for the better known as segment.
You're a fucking idiot.
I know. The weird thing is I'm doing this here by myself when I'm doing the fucking like credits
Just out loud.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, this fucking movie rocked, man. This was a fucking
It's so good.
So yeah, I will say I saw probably the best movie of the year and the worst movie of the year in the same week. I went to see the fucking new John Woo movie last night, Silent Night.
Oh, really? It was that bad?
Huge piece of shit.
Really?
Dude, I was very close to walking out. Like, I wanted to. I think the only thing that kept me from walking out was the fact that I fell asleep.
Hard to walk out when you can't.
It was one of those things I was like fighting it. I'm like, oh no, I gotta stay awake. I gotta stay awake. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna lean into this for a couple minutes and fucking I'll wake up when, by the time the movie's over.
Nope.
No, I did. I woke up like 10, 15 minutes later and like it fucking sucked balls. Like it.
You know what made this enjoyable? Somnambulism.
The ending. Fucking the whole thing is like he gets shot in the throat and obviously can't talk, you know?
Yeah.
Like something like his kid gets like shot by a stray bullet, like there's a drive by when like his family's outside. He becomes the fucking like Kirkland version of the Punisher basically. Like yeah. He
Dollar store punch.
yeah. It should be called Shitty Punisher, like the
Yeah.
Shitty Beatles. Like no, it's the Shitty Punisher. And like, okay, he can't talk. I knew that going in. What I did not know going in is there's no fucking dialogue in this movie at all. They're like there's a few like speaking things, but it's mostly through like police radios or like TV commercials and shit like that. But the whole movie is fucking silent.
Do you think they did that so it can just be like universally released? Or do you think they were like, this is a brilliant fucking idea? You know what we should do? We should make Electra Noir.
With like, again, there's no reason for nobody else to talk. So with no dialogue, there is no reason to give two shits about any of these fucking characters.
Yeah.
Even fucking the dude whose kid dies. Halfway through the movie, I am actively rooting for the fucking child murdering drug dealer to survive. Like, it's just fun. Like everybody.
That's a weird stance.
Yeah, like everybody in the movie should just wear a shirt that just says like, you know, victim, gangster, drug dealer, like just what they are, just on the shirt. Like that would actually make the movie better because they are nothing more than what that label would be.
They're just cutouts.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, like even like there's just like it's guy, wife, like fucking. This is another horrible
So
thought
what you're
I
telling
had.
me is John Woo is a shitty DM.
I think what I think happened is like, ooh, a little tobacco in my mouth. Some fucking suit in an office somewhere in like some movie production company
Yeah.
was like, hey, these fucking John Wick movies are making a fucking
Oh,
killing.
fuck yeah.
We can get John Woo, the fucking guy who created all this shit.
Yeah. You guys remember John Woo?
Yeah, you guys remember John Woo, right? Let's fucking have him make one of these movies.
Yeah.
And
Shouldn't have, huh?
No, he is definitely not at the top of his game.
Like, when was he at the top of his game? Hard boiled?
Yeah, like 1986. Yeah, so it none of it where I don't like give two fucks about this. The guy spends like the first fucking 40 minutes of the movie fucking sad acting like my kid's dead, like fucking.
Who's in it?
Joel Kinnaman from the shitty RoboCop reboot and the fucking Suicide Squad movies. Yeah. Don't give a fuck about him. Like,
Yeah.
like his again, you know, wife is like she just kind of moves on with her life. Like she seems happy.
Yeah.
Like she's like living her own life, and he's just like fucking
Just being a putz.
yeah. Like again, horrible thought, but like halfway through, I'm like, dude, maybe you should just turn that gun on yourself. Fucking yeah.
Don't be a burden anymore.
Yeah, like if you're this torn up, dude, just check the fuck out, man. Like
That's dark. That's fucking dark.
yeah,
Hilarious though.
yeah. So yeah, I would avoid it at all costs.
Really.
It was that fucking bad.
I was really excited
It's
about it
a
because it
fucking
on
turd.
paper it fucking rules.
The action scenes there's no, I don't know if I'm just too used to like stylized action, but there is just no like there's no like choreography to it. There's no like
Yeah.
style. There's no style to it at all. It's just
Well, like
fucking,
somebody else huge was attached to that, right? It was John Woo and somebody else, right?
I don't even remember. Like the stunts aren't like, ooh, like oh, like you're fucking doing that when you're watching it. Like
Yeah.
no, it's just fucking.
It just is.
He's literally just walking up to guys like bang, 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 like fucking. Yeah, it's just
Ugh,
nothing. It's just fucking. I was so fucking disappointed.
that's so lame.
Yeah.
Man, that blows. Yeah. That
Yeah.
really blows.
You said you had a crapshoot tail. Hockey.
Oh yeah. So we went out last night to a Adirondack Thunders game.
Yeah.
They're the team out of Glens Falls now, which really weird that the Glens Falls Civic Center is no longer the Glens Falls Civic Center.
It's like
It's the cool insurance.
yeah, it's always
center.
like it's where you see like old school wrestling.
Yeah.
And, like Foreigner.
Yeah.
Fucking,
But it's a like the crowd was great, but it was awesome because it was Miracle Night, like the Miracle on Ice.
oh, okay, yeah. So like there are guys from the team there.
Yeah, actually,
That's cool.
Buzz. What the fuck was his last name?
Lightyear.
Yeah, yep.
I was gonna say Aldrin, but
McGrath. Anyway, one of those players was there, and he came out on the ice, and everybody lost their shit.
Huh.
It was fucking awesome. But my personal shining moment is a fight broke out on the ice.
Oh damn it! I was hoping in the stands.
No, there was one actually. But like the fight just starts, and I go, "Ooh, grab his dick and twist it."
Everybody just stops dead. You get a record scratch. Like
What, dude? Like 2 rows ahead of me, turns around and goes, "Yeah!"
God, I love hockey fans.
how many beers in were you at this point?
I only had one.
Oh, what size was that beer?
A beer.
Sure, it was 128 ounces. Whatever.
It's a camel bag. It doesn't matter. It was hockey time. Yeah, no, the game was good. I liked it. I would like to go to more of those, but I don't want to drive 45 minutes to go see one. Yeah. Which is kind of our only option at this point for hockey, unless you get into RPI games.
I've been to a couple of not RPI Union. Used to
Yeah.
have a good team too.
Well, yeah, they're both solid teams for like local hockey, but the best are the RPI versus Union games.
Yeah.
Because they fucking hate each other. We went to one of their games in the Times Union Center, and the whole game was chippy. Like they were super aggressive. But it's college hockey, so you can't fight.
Yeah.
So the fucking game ends, bench clearing brawl. Amazing. Probably one of my favorite moments of seeing college hockey. So we even used to go to the ECAC games when they would host them at Times Union Center, which was like just days-long hockey tournament.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
I remember going to River Rats games back in the day.
They should bring the River Rats back.
Yeah.
They're bringing back arena football.
For like the 8th time.
Yeah, they're bringing them back as the Firebirds again, I guess.
Yeah. Whatever.
They're like, because the Empire kind of sucked as a. That's a really shitty name.
Well, I think Antonio Brown sucked as an owner. That's what the problem was.
Yeah, he sucked as in everything. Nothing about that was good. That was a fucking terrible idea. Why did they let him do that? Fucking loser.
What else did I see this week? That horrible fucking Silent Night. I started watching something that I am literally 20-something years late to the party on. I started watching The Venture Brothers this week.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen it before. I'm fucking digging the shit out of it.
Brock Sampson is the best. I'm like 6 or 7 episodes in now. Like, yeah.
It's one of those things like I
love seeing Brock Sampson just like get pissed and go and just like unsheath the knife, and you're like, somebody's gonna die.
It was always one of those things like I know if I just sit down and watch it, I'm gonna love it. Like people told me I would love it. Like
It's Johnny Quest for psychos.
Yeah.
It's really what it's all it is. It's Johnny Quest for the South Park generation.
yeah, that is perfect. The fuck else did I watch this week? I feel like there was a Netflix movie or something I watched.
I'm trying to think. I didn't really do much. It's been more of a go and do things kind of week.
Oh, I started watching Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a fucking horror soap opera.
That's all mainstream horror is anyway, especially the Netflix shit.
Yeah.
That's like I really
But
wanted
it's very soap opera.
I really wanted to get into Haunting of Hill House and all that kind of shit, but it came off as soap opera-y.
Yeah.
Which is fine if that's your thing, but it's just not my thing. I'd rather see grisly shit constantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or fucking terrify me. Like keep the terror high.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You know, I give it like a 75 out of 100, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mike Flanagan is giving us his best work, unfortunately.
He fucking peaked. And it sucks to say because it was so good. We're talking about Black Mass. Or not.
Yeah, Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
I just started that.
That's a fucking awesome fucking miniseries.
Also, your wife wants to know what you thought of Please Don't Destroy.
Oh, I was gonna bring that up. We watched. We'll get to that. We're talking about fucking Mike Flanagan right now. I will bring up Please Don't Destroy.
Don't Destroy.
They are there's 3 writers on Saturday Night Live. They do these mini movies every week that are fucking hilarious, and they just came out with their own movie on Peacock. It's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's called the Hunt or the Treasure of Foggy Mountain or something like that. Like when they're kids, they find this golden watch compass thing.
Yeah.
On this mountain, and they go back as adults to try to find this fucking treasure on this mountain. It's so ridiculously stupid.
It sounds like Without a Paddle.
Kind of, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's their goofy ass really just out, off the wall humor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that a lot. I was laughing my ass off. But no, back to Midnight Mass and Mike Flanagan. Midnight Mass is fucking awesome.
Oh, we're loving it so far.
It's so
What
good.
episode are you up to?
4, 5.
Okay, it was 6 or 7 or
I think it's
8, I think.
8.
Yeah, I think it's 8.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Eight's pretty typical.
The thing I guessed right from the beginning that Pruitt is the
spoiler.
priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4 years old.
Yeah.
Is it that old?
Yeah.
Oh, that feels
I watched
real
that
bad.
at my old apartment, dude.
That
Yeah,
feels
fucking-
so bad.
Yeah. I've lived here for 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, so apologies, spoiler.
Yeah.
When you find out that it's the same guy, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Which I called from episode 1.
Yeah. No. So yeah, you're right as everything's getting fucking crazy and building. Yeah.
I will say the ending was a little weak. And not that the ending was bad, but because you're watching it, so I don't really want to say too much, but it winds up focusing on the wrong characters is all I'll say.
Boo.
But does it in a well-crafted manner.
But yeah, no, I highly recommend Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
I would recommend Fall of the House of Usher. I would, I just wouldn't.
There's nothing bad about it.
I do like Mark Hamill as the fucking evil ass, just fucking lawyer. Yeah.
Yes.
But
He is awesome.
it just falls into the trap for me again as a thing that I start watching and I enjoy it, but then I stop caring.
Yeah.
Same with oh fuck, what was that show with was it one of the fucking Spider-Men where he was the cop and it was all the fucking Mormons.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, with Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Shit, I forget the name of it.
Like
I almost watched
decent
that.
fucking show.
Yeah, I almost watched it.
But like
Something of Heaven or Heaven, I think Heaven is in the title somewhere.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But like cool show, like does a lot of really good things. I'm interested. I also stopped caring.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just it's got to be a me thing or like they just start focusing on shit that I don't care about so much that I just don't want to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I finished fucking Spider-Man, which was amazing, man.
Yeah.
They
Good all the way through.
yeah, the Venom stuff gets really intense, man. They make it like a horror movie, like the Venom
Really?
aspect of it. Yeah. There are scenes that are like you're on edge, like tense.
No shit.
Yeah.
How's the gameplay? Is it like can you just have fun fucking swinging through town?
Yeah, absolutely, because random crimes will pop up. You can just swing to the fucking crimes and fight them.
It's like GTA Spider-Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sick.
Yeah, just swinging through like a pretty accurate New York. Like
I started playing Griftlands, which is a deck building roguelike game set in this just weird sci-fi universe.
Yeah.
So it's cool because it's similar to like Slay the Spire, if you ever played that, where you start with a base deck and then you complete a couple missions and you wind up getting more cards and all this shit. But if you die, you fucking die and you have to start all over again. So you're playing through a story this time, where games like Slay the Spire, it's just you're just ranking up and you're trying to get to the end of the sequence of fights. Where this one is cool because there's there's your combat scenario, so all your attack cards and all that shit. But then there's also like social encounters, so you've got like a social deck, and you have like these arguments, like base arguments, and that's like you have to break somebody's argument with an amount of damage or things like that. So you have two different decks that you have to focus on, and different quests will require you to use either one. And you can gain like allies and shit. It's really cool. It's really fun. But if you're one of those people that like replaying the same shit over and over and again because you keep dying, if that angers you a lot, probably not for you.
Yeah. Anything else worth mentioning?
No, me and Shelly just went and spent about $300 on fucking groceries this week.
I spent like 100 and something yesterday for like 2 meals.
Yeah. Because Friendsgiving is coming.
Yeah, I got to think of something to make.
You don't have to make anything.
Oh, I thought it was like a bring something type of deal.
No.
All right.
Bring your appetite, babe.
All right, then.
That's it.
Whoo!
You are all
I am
away.
making beer then for fucking friends.
You want to bring beer? Bring beer. You want to bring a bottle of liquor? Bring a bottle of liquor.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
Very welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. Not hopefully. I booked some con shit for next year.
That's right.
I'm hyped about that.
You wound up getting the Tampa Bay?
You will see me at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, August 23rd through the 25th.
Way to go.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully more to come. We'll be spreading our shit all over the country.
Like spreading our shit all over.
Exactly. You ever had your shit pushed in?
It's funny you say that because we were talking about the shit Punisher earlier. And how it's a very different film.
The shit Punisher.
Very different film.
That's like that scene from Bad Santa.
You get shit right for a week.
Yeah, no, I'll be solo at that one, but there might be
I'm
some
definitely
more.
not making it.
There might be some more for us to be at next year. I reached out to quite a few people.
Looking to spread out.
Yeah.
But
So you might be seeing a whole lot more of us. But I am fucking hyped for that Tampa gig because I was looking at their guest list. It is insane. They've
is it
had
stacked?
like last year, like Shatner was there. Like
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The Shat.
Yeah, this is definitely the biggest con. Well, it'd be tied between this and Rhode Island probably for the biggest con I've ever like done anything at.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We will see.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. I got new stickers today that are in the wrong fucking color.
Really?
Yeah.
like a misprint.
Yeah, I
Sick.
clearly gave them the color number and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta reach out and see if I can get it fixed. If not, they're still like passable.
Is
but-
it similar to when I got those ones that were like printed without any blue ink?
I think that's exactly it because
Yeah.
it's those fucking it's that image, the newer one.
Mm-hmm.
The letters are yellow; they're not green. Everything else,
Yeah.
yeah. So fucking
Yeah, because they were pink and yellow.
Yeah.
Our misprint. The
Yep.
original ones. Which
So-
Shelly is still pissed off that she doesn't have one of those.
she doesn't have one of the fuck up stickers.
Yep, she's got one of every other one.
There might be a couple that have gotten by her. I think
I don't think so.
like variations, like have that it might have not designs, like new designs.
Oh, maybe like a glitter or a
We
hologram
have
one.
new. I got new the video cassette design with like glittery or like glitter around them.
Yeah.
I got 100 of the fucking misprints.
Are they passable?
yeah, they're still fine,
Yeah.
but they're just like I saw them I'm like fuck.
Yeah. Shit.
I also probably should double check to make sure that they're fucking misprints because I looked at them in here that I'm now realizing,
Yeah.
and the fucking green lights like can throw everything off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I put up a sticker yesterday, up on the cabinet, and like in the other room it was green. I'm putting it up. I'm like, why is it orange now all of a sudden? Oh yeah,
fucked up.
because the green lights. Yeah. Yeah, this might be a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, we can call it here.
Yeah.
Man, I love this fucking movie.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like I again cannot recommend this movie enough.
I am so glad we saw it.
Although
in
I will
theater.
say, like, the Godzilla nerds are getting on my fucking nerves on Facebook. Like,
Why? Because there's not enough Godzilla in it.
no, there's basically like two posts, two types of posts. There's one like seeing it for the 7th time this weekend. Like, all
No.
right, dude, all right,
Yeah,
we get it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then here's a hot take. I loved this movie. Like, that's not a hot take
take
dude.
at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. I know people are complaining. Nobody
No.
is complaining. No one's complaining.
Very little complaining.
Yeah.
Very little.
And like you get the one guy who's like, no, this movie sucked, and like everybody will just jump on that dude. Like,
Yeah. Well, he is wrong.
Yeah.
You can say you don't like it, and that's fine. Sucked. Not even in the fucking realm of possibility.
Like somebody wrote like a negative post, and like the first comment was like, tell me you've never seen a Godzilla movie without like telling me you've never seen a Godzilla movie. I was like, what do you mean? I've seen most of them. Like, have you though? Like,
Did you really watch him?
yeah.
Or did you just watch monster fights?
He's only seen Godzilla 99. That's all he can think of.
Yeah, somebody else was like, "Oh, you're one of the Godzilla 99 people, aren't you?" or 98 or whatever. Yeah.
Yucky. All right. Ready to give out some socials?
Let's do some socials.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. And if you're too lazy for that, it is also www.bigdumbmonsters.com. Different URL, same website. We are on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network, Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. You can find us on Steam. Yeah, we're also on Steam. Big Dumb Monsters. God damn, I always forget that.
You can also find us on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You can check us out on YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. If you're not watching us live, if you're listening to this on the podcast version or on YouTube, we are also on Twitch. Usually every Saturday, although the month of December is going to be a little fucking
Weird.
crazy. Yeah.
It's just a weird month. There's a lot of shit going on.
Well, like conceivably the next Saturday, 23rd. Can you do the 23rd?
I don't see why not.
All right, so maybe the 23rd. I might not be here for the next episode. It might be Nick and Art. I'm going to try like hell to get here for that.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing in Jersey, dog?
Visiting my lovely family. My wife is watching. No. We're going to see her family. We're like there.
Oh, all right. I didn't know if there was like an event going on.
Yeah, no, they'll have like a big like cookie making like holiday thing.
Oh, sweet.
So we're going to that. I am going to try like hell to get back here because I do not want to miss a show at all.
Some of that fucking black eye wine.
Oh, it's exactly top of my fucking list. Yeah. Don't worry, I've thought of it already. Yeah.
That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, could you actually grab like a couple of bottles for me if you can?
I know they sell cases of it. If I can grab a case, I'll fucking grab a case.
Yeah.
I think there's only like 4 bottles in a case. I'll get 2 fucking cases if I can, because that shit is so good.
I feel like my wife would really appreciate a bottle
I
of that.
don't like wine, and that is the most delicious wine.
That's because it
I've
tastes
ever
like cherry juice.
had. Yeah, it tastes like like juicy juice basically.
Yeah.
It gets you fucked up. Makes you vomit bright red.
Fucking Lucy juice. Is that everything?
I will
was all of our
say
socials?
we have this is week 2 of us broadcasting live on YouTube. It is now
Yeah.
week 1 of us broadcasting live on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
So if you're new, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, and if you're watching on one of those platforms and something seems like it's fucked up,
Let us know. Yeah. We never did check to see if we were double audioing.
Yeah.
Can you scroll down just to see on the audio mixer?
Uh,
No double audio. All right. Yes.
I did check.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you did or not.
We didn't check that you checked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We're
You told me that was something to look out for, so I looked out for it.
Excellent. That's a fucking producer right there.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And our link tree is linktr.ee/bigdumbmonsters.
That's
There
right.
you go. So yeah, next week, you guys still planning on doing Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm good whenever. So
It
I
has
think
to be Sunday
There we
because
go.
I
Oh yeah, Friendsgiving.
yeah.
Forget it. Sunday.
I mean, unless we want to do Thursday.
No, I don't.
I don't either, but I don't want to miss the fucking show.
Well, I guess your ass better be back here fucking Sunday.
Otherwise, I get the hot seat.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna come barging in that door like. The "Be Right Back" comes up.
Right. If you come in and my body is just on the floor, you'll know what's happened. Been taken out.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Go see -1.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, go see it more than once.
Yeah, I should have went again this morning, but like.
Mistakes were made.
I almost forgot about this. I was gonna fucking say this out loud, and I didn't know if anyone was gonna get the reference. I told you this when we were leaving. My war is not over. It's over, Johnny. Nothing is over. Oh,
They put me in charge of $1 million machines. Now I can't even work in a car wash.
my war is not over. Oh, boy.
You'll understand that once you watch the movie.
Nothing is over. Once you watch that movie and Rambo First Blood Part 2.
That was First Blood.
Was it?
That was First Blood.
I thought It's Over, Johnny was from the fucking second one.
No, I'm pretty sure because he says that while he's talking to him on the radio in the cave. That's where nothing is over.
I could have it's been so long since I've seen
Because
either
the second one is where they go back to the shit.
Yeah, I thought it was when he comes back at the end and he's going after the fucking what's his name? Murdoch.
Yeah.
The guy that sent him there. And fucking Richard Crenna's like, "It's over, Johnny." Nothing is over.
I could have swore it was the first one. Hey, I could be wrong.
that
Parts of
was
those
like a
movies
regular-
blend together because of all the fucking
A lot of
flashback
high school
scenes.
was like me and my friends sitting around watching Rambo Part 1 and 2 on Saturday afternoons.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
3 had just a fucking stellar body count.
I never saw 3 until Tom and I watched it for a Big Dumb Monster, not Big Dumb Monsters, Brotherhood of Evil Geeks podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not great.
no, not at all.
Like, there's cool scenes.
Yeah,
Killed
nowhere
a
near
lot
as
of people.
good as the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, as the first 2. Let's just specify real quick. Yeah, although probably the one just Rambo is pretty fucking badass.
That was the 4th one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burma's a war zone.
Burma's a war zone. Where he makes fucking puppy chow out of the dude with the fucking gun.
You ever see the meme where they've replaced the gun with the camera? And he's taking pictures of butterflies. Like,
I like the one where it's the picture of him with the gun, but then they cut out the gun and they just give him a thumbs up.
yeah.
All this to say, go see Godzilla Minus One.
And make some new Rambo memes.
Yeah. Yes. Severe lack of Rambo memes these days.
All right, we'll be back at some point in the future. Next Sunday. Probably.
It'll be
and
Sunday.
then hopefully next Saturday
That'd be nice.
with a proper heritage trip afterwards. Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah. Man, fuck that place.
Fuck that place, but I can't wait to go back.
I can't stop.
Yeah. I am drawn in every week. Anyway.
Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.